Well, hello, crafty cuties. We are hopping right in here. I'm going to give you an overview of how I set up for a brand new month in my bullet journal. And I'm starting off by making a overview calendar. This calendar is not going to be overly decorated. I do use an actual planner that I decorate, but this is just going to be functional. This is going to have things written down that I really don't want to forget. It's going to have like really big dates written down and marked. And so we're going to keep it pretty simple. And I'm going to go over everything that I do to set up a brand new month. Some of this stuff is new, and some of it, and most of it, I should say, is things that I have been doing ever since I have used a bullet journal. So there are a few things that I will go more in depth on a separate video, like this right here. This is my total self tracker, and I do have a complete video that can explain how I set this up and show you how to go about using it. Next, we do a gratitude page, or I do, maybe you do too, and I am going to go ahead and set this up. I keep most of these pages pretty simple, or at least I think they're simple, because I want it to be easy and not overwhelming. I want to feel motivated to do this every single month. I have been loving having a page for writing down gratitude. And I am kind of decorating this page. I found this idea on Pinterest, or like a similar idea. And you will see that throughout this video, I mess up all the time, just like I did right there. And I have mistakes, and I do not go overboard trying to fix those mistakes. I am not trying to be perfect because I'm not a perfectionist. So I'm trying to make this page look kind of cute, and I have my little sign here, so very grateful. And then I'm going to number 1 through 30 so that I have a spot to write something down for each day in September. And I will actually show you how I set up last month's gratitude and memory keeping pages, because I actually really loved how I set those ones up. But I think it's fun to experiment and try different layouts, and Pinterest is your best friend, especially if you are new to bullet journaling, but even if you're not. You can get really fun ideas, and I always show my ideas on Pinterest. I upload photos and whatnot so that hopefully other people can get ideas from me. So I like to have a page for the gratefulness and my memories during the month. And look, I messed up right there. I took all that time to write out August memories. However, I am starting this layout for September. So there you go. I didn't even edit that part out because I'm just showing you that, yep, you don't have to go to a new page. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm not gonna. So I just wrote it out really quick because I was pretty tired this night. Like I said, I wanted to give you a peek of my last month's little layouts for my gratitude page and memories. I really like how this one turned out. And I actually got the idea for the circular one that has like the little rays kind of coming off of it. It's supposed to look like sunshine, from my friend Jessica, who has a channel, Iska Star. I talk about her all the time. But I did get that idea from her, and I had seen similar layouts on Pinterest. And there goes my phone. Anyways, now we're moving back into September, and I am going to set up my spending log. Now, in the past 2 months, I called this my low buy, but I had also talked about how I really wanted to turn this not into a low buy, but eventually turn it into more like of a lifestyle change, where I am very aware of what I am spending. So instead, I'm just going to start calling it my spending log. And if you want more details how I go about this and how I make the diagram at the end of the month, I will have a video linked below for you. But this is very simple. I don't decorate too much at all. I just want a spot to write down all of my purchases. So now I'm kind of setting up the diagram, and this is something that I will finish at the end of the month. And then I also have a journaling card here where I have my end of month stats. So I will actually write down the totals and the percentages of this and that for each category that I'm tracking. Here's last month, so you can kind of have an idea. Not last month, I'm sorry, that was July, 2 months ago. So now it is time to set up the weekly layout. And I have actually done a few plan with me videos. I'm just giving you ideas of how my layouts differ from one week to the next. It just depends how I'm feeling. I will have some videos. I'll just have my entire bullet journal playlist linked below if you want to see some of my plan with me's in my bullet journal. It's not really planning, but you know, whatever. And I also will have a brand new weekly spread coming out for you guys if it's not already up, because I am doing my layouts a lot more simple and I am including little portions of my total self tracker, and I wanted to show you guys how I did that. With that said, I hope this video was helpful to you guys, especially if you are trying to set up a bullet journal for the first time. I know that it can be kind of overwhelming, maybe even a little intimidating with all of the cool spreads that you see on Pinterest, but just give it a try. You have to start somewhere and you will find your own style. You can keep it as simple as you want or as fancy as you want. A bullet journal is totally up to you. There are no rules and you can just make it your own. You can have whatever type of layouts you want in it. It can just be a to-do list if you want. It is up to you, so keep that in mind. Thank you guys for watching, and give this video a thumbs up if you want more bullet journal videos, and I will talk to you in the next video. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. I already said that. Bye.